Hey friends, this is Ben Hansen at Skycrest Community Church, and welcome to this video blog. And today I want to share 3 quick tricks on how to make public prayer a greater part of our groups. So the first trick, the first tool is to take your group of 20 people and break it into smaller groups. If you have a group of 20, you ask who wants to pray. Everybody can fade into the background. Everybody knows to wait for Steve to raise his hand and say he'll do it. And this is a good opportunity to lower the threshold of anxiety. Praying in front of 20 people, half of whom you don't know past their name, is difficult. But praying for 3 people, people who you, instead of having 10 seconds, everybody shares, their 20 things to pray for. You could take 2 minutes, each person sharing what they have to pray for. You get to know somebody a little bit more. You get to know what it is you're praying for. You get to hear how it comes off their tongue, where their concerns are, and be the one who says, "Hey, let's take that to God." And that's part of what prayer is. And the second trick is to call people out. Well, let's rephrase that. To pick out people to pray. And I can kind of already feel some of you are clenching. You feel uncomfortable. If that were you being called on, you'd be put out. You can't imagine asking somebody else to do that. You're not going to ask the new person to pray for you. You're not going to ask the person who's been coming, but whose salvation you're not sure of. And the person that you will be asking will be someone who already loves and cares for the folks around them. Someone who is already in some sense a leader by example. Someone who you suspect has a relationship with God, who can take that empathy they have for the rest of those in the group and be the conduit for the group. And again, praying in front of others is not a ritual that we got to do it here at the end of class, but it's an exercise in leadership. These are people who perhaps need to be pushed in how they are serving those around them. And finally, the third trick, and this is one that's good for groups that perhaps already have high participation, is to take some time and explain why prayer. To make sure, even if your group does have high participation, or if it doesn't, that prayer is not seen as a ritual, something we have to get through to end our time. But explaining the why will be a good tool for getting your group to participate more. And not just participation going up, but also people learning how it is that they pray. Some might discover that they are excellent prayers, that they have a talent for it, that perhaps this is a way that they fit more firmly in the body of Christ, how they can serve one another. And that would be an awesome tool for you as leaders to unlock in those in your group. You're not the person who is expected to pray all the time. You may not be the best prayer, if that's a thing, in your group. And we do want you to grow and nurture and bring to maturation many of these in-locked talents among the folks who are under your care. And hopefully one of these 3 or all 3 become tools that you use to do just that. You guys have a good day. Thank you.